YouTube, please stop censoring comments on my channel. Hello, and welcome to a rather weird video. Not much to do with gaming, I suppose, this time round. More to do with just YouTube itself and the weird stuff that's going on with it at the moment. And I say at the moment, this stuff has been going on for years, and it's not just on YouTube, it's slowly infiltrating society as we know it. Censorship, basically. Censorship over nothing as well. You will think what we think, and if you don't, we will punish you. So to give a little bit of background as to me, I grew up very, very left-leaning. In fact, I wouldn't even call it leaning. I was leaning so much I was falling over. As time has gone by, those views have not changed, yet for some reason in this modern world, I might as well be marching with my army in Austria straight into Poland. It's honestly, it's so hard to be correct nowadays. And what really, really annoys me is it leaks into everyday life, such as another example about myself. I'm an old boy now, I'm in my mid-40s, and I've spent nearly 30 years in decent positions. I currently work for the government. I'm not going to say what I do, but I currently work for the government. And so I know a lot of the stuff that people are being told to say and do and behave as. A good example would be a recent training course I went on about controlling and coercive behaviour, where they asked me at the end of it to give an example of controlling and coercive behaviour. And I said, being made to do courses that you don't agree with and don't believe in at the threat of losing your job if you don't comply. Apparently that was bad. I got a written warning for that. Yeah, that's the world that we live in now. And I can understand some of it. I understand there's certain things you shouldn't say and certain things you shouldn't do. And I think we all abide by those. We all agree with them and we all abide by them. But now it's getting so flimsy that I don't really understand what's right and what's wrong anymore. YouTube are becoming a big problem with that. Trying to have your own channel in 2025 is ridiculous. And I'll give you a few examples of comments that I've had removed from my comments list. Again, I don't know what I've posted on other people's channels. I don't know what's been accepted and what's been removed, obviously, because I'd never get a response to them. And that's part of the issue, is me as a commenter, I will comment on people's channels and think, oh, perhaps that person doesn't like me because I've not received a response back. And I'd hate to think that that's what people are thinking about me. If they're leaving comments on my channel, I'd hate for them to think, Donald doesn't like me, Donald doesn't respect my opinion, I'm not going to visit Donald's channel anymore. I'm not going to comment on his videos. And I mean, obviously there are people out there that won't send comments back, no matter how many comments you leave on the things, unless you join their Patreon and pay $9.99 a month. That's a different topic. We're not going to get into that. Mine is it damages your brand, should we call it? I know that's a nasty word, but it damages your brand as a YouTuber. I have found out there are options. You can go into, if you're looking at comments on somebody's video, quite bizarrely, it just shows you what it calls the top comments, which again is YouTube speak for comments that we think should be publicly viewable. If you tap all comments, you tend to find there's a few comments in there that have been hidden. Nobody knows about them. Potentially not even the person who's posted the video will find out about those. The way for the person who posted the video, i.e. me, to find out about those comments is to go into your YouTube Studio app, go onto comments, click all comments. So that should show you all of them, shouldn't it? No. Click on all comments and then click on comments I haven't responded to. So even though it shows you comments you haven't responded to anyway, once you click comments that I haven't responded to, within that big list of things that you have responded to, there'll be ones that you haven't responded to as well. So yeah, I found quite a few of those recently, and I have been trying to leave messages saying, I'm really, really sorry, YouTube didn't tell me that you'd commented. I'm so sorry, but I'm not ignoring you. It makes me feel bad as a content creator. It makes me feel bad because I know what it's like to be ignored. It's not cool, especially if you're trying to just have a bit of a laugh and a joke with somebody. Some of them, God, I don't want to give YouTube a get out clause. Some of them I can see why they blocked them. For example, one person used the word fart. Now, fart is not a swear word. Fart is not a bad word. Fart is a funny word, and a fart is a funny thing. So I don't understand why YouTube has blocked it, but I suppose I can see why they've done it. Outside of that, there's been completely innocuous comments. Completely innocuous. Just people saying, love your channel, Donald. And they get blocked. Why? Why are you doing that, YouTube? I don't understand it. So I went hunting, and I had a look, and it's not just me. There's hundreds of videos going back years from people saying that not just their comments have been removed, or comments are removed on their videos. Some people, their entire videos have been removed. There is, again, I am not religious in the slightest. I watch a Christian guy. He's a Christian who just goes out. His channel is really, really fun, and there's nothing offensive in it whatsoever. He just goes out into the Alaskan wilderness and survives, like eating fish and making little igloos for himself. He's such a lovely guy. He never swears, never does anything nasty, doesn't raise his voice, never gets angry, doesn't do anything political. He's had videos taken down, entire videos. He's had comment sections removed from his videos. Why? And he's approached YouTube, never got a response to it. The videos are still up there now with the comments turned off. Obviously, the ones that have been removed, you'll never get access to them. I myself have had videos removed. When I used to be a stand-up comedian, I had a video removed for spreading misinformation. A stand-up comedy video of me making people laugh with jokes. Why would you expect to look for facts in that? It's just me making fun of things. Outside of that, I had a video removed for information because I gave true facts about my experience of purchasing things on Vinted. I got scammed by somebody, and so I put up exactly what had happened, what I'd paid. I put up screenshots of messages between us. The scammer got in touch with YouTube and got my video taken down. I think there was something like 6 strikes in the space of about like 5 minutes. And so YouTube didn't check anything, just took the video down. That video is gone. I can't access it anymore. And it was doing really, really well as well. And to me, it's important. So it was letting people know about the dangers of buying from certain online sites. But again, that one, they don't want disinformation, but they also don't want information. And the way they got around that, they said that I was bullying a scammer. So yeah, that annoys me somewhat. But what annoys me even more is what they do let people get away with. The biggest star, the spokesman for YouTube, the one who's the face of the platform for many people, Mr. Beast. There's allegations of him employing, well, it's not even an allegation, it's a real life fact. He employed paedophiles. He has abused kids, both as when he first started off, he basically bullied them. He said nasty things online about them, made jokes about what they look like, made quite inappropriate jokes about what they look like. But on top of that, he's abused them financially. He's encouraged them to take money from their parents and spend it on his goods. Again, an employee of his has done more than that, which I know he said, oh, well, I've fixed it by getting rid of him. He knew about him and he knew about his past. Or her, sorry, I'm not sure where I should go down that. Is it offensive to call a by the wrong blooming gender? I don't know. But yeah, that's gone on. And more than that, YouTube itself have been in trouble recently for, I think they violated, I definitely know it's American courts have taken them to court for giving away children's information. They've stored children's information and sold it on to companies without, obviously the children can't let them, they can't say, yeah, you can have our information, you can sell it. But they've not had any permission from the child or from the guardians or parents of these children. They've just taken that information and sold it on without consent. So how are those people then going into my comments and saying what is and isn't acceptable? It's disgusting. And I'm an adult. We're all adults. I think the average age for the viewer on my channel is, I think it was 35 to 45. So roughly, I'm at the top end. It's roughly my age. I am at the top end of my own age bracket. I don't think we're upsetting anybody here. I don't think anybody's clicking onto my videos and going, oh, these are disgusting, these need reporting. YouTube are doing this themselves. YouTube are actively hunting down certain comments, or maybe they're not. Maybe they're just 1 in every 10 comments. They go, get rid of that. Can't have that on our platform. And again, some of them are completely innocuous, and I don't understand it. What annoys me even more, I'm a big believer in, we don't have freedom of speech in the UK, but I'm a big believer in it. I think you should be able to say whatever you want to say, and within reason, do whatever you want to do, because the only way you can find out if you're wrong is if other people tell you. You should never, ever turn around to them and force them to agree with you, to say, this is the way it's done. I don't care about your opinion. I'm right, you're wrong, which is what's happening at the moment. You should have open discourse. I found out I've been wrong on multiple things. You've all seen it on my channel. I put a video out there and I've gone, oh, well, this has happened. Somebody with more information will pipe up and go, actually, you're wrong there. This is what's actually happened. I'll look into it. I'll hold my hands up and say, blimey neck, sorry. Thank you for the information. Thank you for educating me. That's brilliant. And that's the best way to find out. You find out from being wrong. Sadly, we're not allowed to be wrong nowadays. We all have to follow that one route, and if we don't, we get punished. YouTube give you the option when you've got comments to for them to moderate them. I click no. I don't want any moderation on my comments. If you want to come on there and be a sexist, racist, bigoted pig, you can do that. That's fine. I mean, I'll tear you to shreds for it, but you can do it if you want. I don't even get that option anymore, because the slightest thing, as I say, saying the word fart gets YouTube to go, no. I mentioned a certain online website. I've tried to mention it a few times on the sly. So, for example, there's 40 Thieves. A certain barber's 40 Thieves. If that was moving fastly, it would be an express. So this ALI Express company. I've mentioned it in comments on a friend of mine's videos 3 times. 3 comments got removed. How's that offensive? It's a company. We all use it. We all buy from it. It just... I'm responding to this. I'm having to watch what I say. I wanted to say, like, it really boils my piddle. What world are we living in where a group of adults, where I can put a video out there as being not marked for children, and I've still got to censor myself because I'm worried, not about upsetting you guys, because I know you come here to watch these videos, you enjoy what I do. I'm worried that I'm upsetting some imaginary figure, some AI bot that's viewing my channel. It's quite bad. I had something the other day where me and another new YouTuber called Another Normal Yorkshireman, we were streaming SnowRunner, and on the stream options I set it as not for kids, and yet straight away as soon as we started streaming I got an 8-year-old kid and his younger sister watching us. So we both had to say, like, look, please, anybody watching this, don't swear in the comments, please don't do anything nasty, don't mention anything that might get us into trouble, anything you wouldn't say around kids. How have the kids got on there? So either the parents have let them set up an account for an 18-year-old, say, or YouTube have just gone, we don't care, get those numbers, get those figures, let those kids watch this video. So yeah, YouTube, if you want to start monitoring something, monitor yourselves. Don't give away kids' information. Don't hype up people like Mr. Beast that actively employ and prey on kids' intentions. Be better yourself and stop trying to concentrate on us. It's disgusting. Anyway, this has been a weird video, quite a short, nasty, rambling video. If you've got any examples yourself and you want to put them in the comments, please do. They'll get blocked. But we can but try, can't we? Yeah, hopefully YouTube address a lot of their issues, because I know a lot of people are complaining about them. It's been Donald Mackerel for Donald Mackerel Gaming. Not really today. Hope you've enjoyed this. I'll see you again soon. Cheers, everybody.